Welcome to my channel Exotic Chemistry, where the mission is not only 100% marks but also 100% knowledge. So in my previous videos I had already told you about the Mendeleev's and modern periodic table, about how to learn the periodic table in a very easy manner, and today I am going to tell you how to determine the group and the period. And in these topics the questions are normally asked in the board exams. So let us start now. How to determine group and periods. How to determine groups and period. So how to determine the group or how to determine the period? For this, I hope you all are aware about the atomic number of the elements. Basically, I'll let you know about the simplest one for class 10th. Basically, the atomic number 1 to 20 is quite sufficient for you. And see, I'm going to tell you how to determine the group first. How to determine that this element basically belongs to group 13 or group 14 or group 15. See, the number of valence electron. The number of valence electron determines the group. Okay, the number of valence electron determines the group. And about the period, the number of shells. The number of shells determine the period. Fine. So let us understand this more easily with the help of an example. So if the particular element, see, I am going to tell you about carbon. Okay, let us take the example of carbon. Its atomic number is 6 and then I am doing EC, that is 2 and 4. And I had already told you in my previous video how to determine the group of the periodic table, means the number of valence electron, that is if it is more than 2. Okay, 1, 2 is okay, then group 1, 2, but it is from 3 to 8, then you add 10 there. So here it is outermost shell 4 electrons. So 4 plus 10, 14. This means that carbon belongs to group 14. And if I want to determine its period, that the carbon belongs to which period, so count the number of shells. This is shell number 1, this is shell number 2. So the carbon belongs to, the number of shells basically determines the period. Kitni shells hai yahan par? 2 shells. This is 1 shell, this is second shell. So the period 2. The period 2 and group 14. Let us understand it more clearly. I'll move further with a further more example. Suppose I take the example of sulfur, whose atomic number is 16. Its EC will become 2, 8, 6. So if it is having 6 electrons in the outermost shell, then it belongs to group 16. And the number of shells, how many shells are there? 3 shells. So period 3. Okay, the number of shells defines the period and the number of valence electron will determine its group. I'll let you know with a very important question which are normally asked in the board exam. See how it is asked. An element which belongs, an element A, okay, having you can say 2 electrons in its valence shell. In its valence shell. Okay, and its period is 3. Fine. It combines with another element, that is B. It combines with this A, combines with another element B of group 17, period 3. Identify A, B and write the formula. Very simple. If you are able to understand this concept now, it will be very simple for you to determine the group, period and the formula. See, if it is having 2 electrons in its valence shell and its period is 3. If its period is 3, this means that it is having how many shells? 3 shells, and its valence electron will have 2 electrons. This means that if its third shell is having 2 electrons, its further 2 shells, that is K shell and L shell, are completely filled. So it will become 2, 8, 2. Fine, this is done. Now moving to B. If it belongs to group 17, this means that it will have 7 electrons in its outermost shell. 7 electrons. And period 3, this means that it is having how many shells? 3 shells. If it is having 7 electrons, this means that its further 2 shells, previous 2 shells, K shell and L shell are completely filled. That will be 2 and 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 7, 17. 17 is the atomic number of chlorine. And 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 12 is the atomic number of magnesium. So, with the help of magnesium, that is A, and chlorine, that is B, the valency of magnesium is 2, the valency of chlorine is 1, cross multiply, and the formula will become MgCl2. Such type of questions are mainly asked in the board examination for 3 marks. I hope you have understood this concept very properly. If you need more questions or such type of questions, do write in the comment section. I will upload more videos related to group and the periods. Don't forget to hit the bell icon and do like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.